So we are in autumn 2022, so a year after my last video. Things have improved and grown pretty well. So a lot of things this year, if you look at my last video, are a lot bigger. That's the second biggest cordyline. So I start for a new development. So pellets there last year, obviously still stones, but I have added a little corner of his bed now, pink passion, and I've got a large red star. It's not a proper red star, but it has suffered. It was in over there last this summer, but it was shaded out. That's not looking great, so I don't think that's gonna survive. I mean, the newer leaves are good colour, so you never know, and it's not very sturdy. I have compressed that, but you know, it isn't looking great. I mean, these don't, it doesn't feel rotted yet, but I think it will. Anyway, got some nice bluegrass, pink passion cordyline, new, so it's planted. I've got a seedling that's a Wagnerius. Oh, what is it? I've got a motion. It is a cross hybrid palm. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, I'll show you in the next video. So I've got a Formium. I think it's a Formium anyway. But some, you know, it's not looking great at the moment because I did have a love a palm in there, med palm, but I wanted to move it. So I did have med palm in the middle, but I thought, nah, they get quite bunchy. That was a shade out the area where this, obviously, Trachycarpus will just go up and it'll look hopefully quite nice. You know, there it is wind tolerant, so it is Wagnerius, so it'll look pretty good. Because this is like a wind tunnel here, which is, you know, obviously you want a hardy, tough leaf palm. Anyway, so there's another Wagnerius I got from seed. That is a Wagnerius Princeps, I think. You can see quite a few in this garden. So that's my Formium. That's one of the med palms that I've had in for a while now. But if you look at my last garden, last video, I don't think it was there. So lots of grasses, which I love. This is my largest Trachycarpus fortunei. So it has grown a lot since my last video. My Yucca rostrata, which is looking okay to get trim. They do grow quite slow. Butea capitata, jelly palm. You saw a video of me getting that last year. It hasn't really grown, I don't think, much, but it has got a few more leaves. My newest palm, which is a Wagnerius Princeps. Obviously, you can see a little bit of white, but it's half Wagnerius, half Princeps. I think I need a bit more soil around the base. It's not, I only planted it about a month ago. So, some perennials, foxgloves at the back for next year. Got some nice dahlias. This is my Wagnerius, which has been in there, I think, last video. You can tell it's a Wagnerius because look how white that is. New leaf coming through. Hopefully that'll size up. That one's obviously a little bit bigger. If I bought that, where this one was a lot smaller when I first got it, if you remember. I'm not sure if it's in video. Nice bronze dazzler Formium here. Doesn't get too big, that's why I got it. So if you look in the last video, this is my smallest one, but it's actually starting to size up now. This is a cordyline green variant Australis, which is the hardest one out of lot. Obviously I've got my seedlings, which some of them are grown pretty well. I've got some Wagnerius seedlings I got from seed, and this is my Jubea chilensis, which is, if you look at my last video, I've cut off the other leaves and these now looking good. Yucca, this is my med palm that I moved from the corner over there. Going back down here, so I've got fast here. This is a Trachycarpus nova. It's looking lovely, nice. Because it's a shaded area, got some, obviously, ferns. And there's a phormium there, which is in the shade, which is not doing great, but hopefully it comes up. And that is a clements. So, going back down, some perennials which did well this year. And this is my other bed. Now, last year, I've dug this all up. Nice phormium there. So phormium was over there, but I've moved him. And this is a bit of a shaded area, but Canary Island date palm has not really done much. Base is getting an okay size. So yeah, got my Fatsie at the back. These are all hostas, which they were along here, but I've moved them at the back because I want some more palms, obviously, at the front. So, love a med palm, white variant, tree fern. You can see I've had it now for 2 years, but look at so I had it up to there. So the last 2 years in the ground, it's got about, I don't know, say half a foot, which is really good size. It's going straight, which is perfect. Look at all the root matter here. Proper rooty tree ferns are. Fatsie at the back, doing okay. But yeah, it's not doing too shabby. So lots of red stars, Charlie Boy. These are phormiums, but these are smaller variants, you know, like smaller leaves. And banana, which is doing really well this year. Black phormium, which was there last year. Now, if you noticed my last video, this Trachycarpus was actually over where my, right over there where my Princep is, but I've moved it there. It's not done great this year because I've moved it. Obviously, when you move them, they do go a bit, you know, they don't like moving, the root disturbance, but yeah, I'm just throwing out a couple of spears, a couple of leaves out this year. Nice dahlia. And this is my Med Palm Volcano, which is looking great. Now this is my biggest cordyline. So look at that for scale. It's over the fence line massively now. Look at my last video, that's how quick they grow. You know, I can even chop up the leaves off up to there and it still have bark, but we'll leave that the way it is. Olive tree there. The grass is looking okay. But yeah, 2022.